Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we are going to be hitting 60,000 subscribers. It's very exciting. Even our potato is going whoa because it's super exciting stuff. So today we are going to start by giving our logging industry some work because the entire thing is shutting down and it's actually quite horrible. Everyone is homeless, all the companies are closing, wages are dropping, black market logs are hitting the market. It's a horrible situation. So in order to improve it, we are moving people in. It's low quality land, but you know what? If someone wants to be a logger, they'll get a job right off the bat because there is such a demand. And now letting this go onward. Oh, that made my voice sound weird. Where else is having issues? Now, Corgi District is absolutely beautiful, even though my potato made fun of it. Darn it. He made fun of my potato. I mean, my Corgi, not my potato. Potatoes are amazing. So, Corgi District. It's looking absolutely wonderful. Some people pointed me out on the tail being not a corgi tail, but I did that on purpose. I want people to be near the river because, tsunamis. Nothing better. Speaking of tsunamis, let's get some disaster preparedness considering we've had a few disasters recently and we were not ready at all for them. They've been quite a mess. So where are we going to put disaster preparedness? I feel like on the tail. It's far away from the city, but we can merge it into the intersection to go all over the city. Why do we want it far away from the city? Because if something hits, we don't want our emergency center to be knocked out. I mean, that would be really unlucky if, like, the part that's supposed to save you just kind of exploded, and then you just watch in awe as everyone dies. That wasn't very happy. But let's put down a tower here. And that's going to cover everyone? No. And then we'll put down a tower at the top of this hill. And that's going to cover everyone. What are these? These are towers, radio towers that will send emergency alerts to the people of Hawaii. I mean, the people of New Vooperis. And now we can wire this up like this. And it gives us a ton of coverage, hopefully. Yes, look at that. Everyone can now evacuate, except for Gold Hills. But Gold Hills will get its own little one. Or big one. Wrong one, but good enough. It still works. Briarwood Square needs one too. Well, it looks like we just need one everywhere. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Everyone needs emergency coverage. There we go. Look at that. It's so nice. We've got all these towers keeping everyone very safe. And next up, we are going to be getting earthquake sensors. One here, kind of in the middle of there. One here, kind of in the middle of there. One here. One here. There we go. I think that looks good. Corgi District. There we go. Okay. So we've got all that handled now with earthquakes. We can just put another earthquake detector there. Making sure that our city is safe is a very, very high priority, of course, obviously. I haven't done anything stupid in the past that hurt the city. I don't think tsunamis are a thing, but just in case, we're going to put on the two inlets, we're going to put a few buoys. Oh, you know what? We're going to put some buoys here. I think it would register it as a tsunami if the dam broke. And if we didn't notice, that would actually be a savior. So we're going to put a few across just because it may actually be very, very helpful in the future to have that there. If something goes wrong, we will know. And we can have buoys here too, so if it breaks and the water level drops really quickly, we will be aware. It's just safety. I doubt anything will actually happen, but it's always nice to err on the safe side. Err on the side of caution, not err on the safe side. But it's looking pretty good. The dam district is looking absolutely wonderful. They're doing very well, as always. They have a ton of tourism, burning buildings, people jumping off of cliffs. Very normal day. It looks like the industry over here is doing rather well. Our roundabout isn't getting too congested. The city is doing very well. The only traffic issue is right here in the Corgi district, and I have no clue how I'm going to go about fixing it. Yeah. I mean, we can make more inlets. That may help. We can just, like, make a few more ways to get into the city. We can make one that goes here. We can make one that goes here. The issue is there's only a few ways to get into the city, and people are choosing the closest one because it's just the fastest, which I don't blame them, but we need to make a few new ways to go that hopefully people will use. See, that guy used it. No, no one else. A lot of them are taking a left, so I feel like if we do this, it'll be a pretty popular one to use as well. I don't know. We'll work on it. The Corgi district certainly needs a bit of work in the future. It was kind of built in like one episode, and it's a massive, massive section. You can't expect it to be working completely on the first episode. It seems like no one wants to use that. Yeah, absolutely no one wants to use that. So, it looks like people are using the ears, though. Good. I'm all ears. Ha ha ha. Good jokes like always on this channel. Okay, so now that I'm done murdering your, I don't even know. What part of the brain processes humor? This is something I should Google, cut out of the video, and then come back in for, but I'm really too lazy to do that right now, so if someone could please Google that for me. If there is even a specific spot, I'd assume it's near the language center of the brain. Maybe. How we interpret things? I don't know. Hey, this train station is being used. Whoa, and a lot of people are using it. See, I said it would catch on. I said it would catch on, and everyone was like, no, you shouldn't even put a train station there. That's a lame place to put a train station. But look, people are using it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Same with the oil industry, because it makes a lot of money. But happy for completely different reasons. Then we've got all the trains. All the trains. Ah, how beautiful. Okay, so what were we? Oh, yes, we're doing emergency stuff, so we should probably finish doing that. So we also need to have emergency shelters for the people. Now, these are kind of annoying to place down because you need a lot of them for them to actually work well. And usually they don't even hold enough people, but it does guarantee that not everyone is going to die. And you have to make the evacuation route. This is gonna be simple. This is gonna just go around this way up to the heart. And then this is gonna do the rest. And you may be asking, why aren't you doing the main city? That's gonna take a lot more effort. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I have no clue how I'm gonna pull that off because I'm going to need like 4 or 5 of these massive shelters in the main district, and I don't think I can fit that many in without seriously harming the population because those are massive. We'd have to put like, we'd have to cut down a bunch of buildings. So I think we're gonna leave Dale Park because if something happened to the dam district, it's over anyways. I've run tests of the dam breaking, and it's not pretty. It's really bad. But at least we have the dam district, and the dam district pulls in a lot of money and has a pretty high population. So even if the dam broke, we would be kind of okay, and the Corgi district would likely survive, along with the Elizabeth district in Aspen Park. This river actually can hold a lot of extra flow, which there will be a lot of extra flow if this dam breaks. Back to emergency services, we've got a weather radar service. Oh, how nice. This has to be put on the road, and I'm going to put it over somewhere safe. The mountain district seems like a safe place, because there's no way anything's going to damage the mountain district. Completely honestly, the mountain district is up high enough that even if the dam broke, I'm a little bit iffy on if the stuff over here would be broken. Even the dam district, I said it's not going to be destroyed, but there would be ripples that would send out. But this mountain district is 100% sturdy. There is no death that's going to happen here. At least I hope there isn't. Because it would have to be a very, very bad disaster for that to happen. Okay, so plopping down a... I expected that to actually work. Space already occupied by what? Oh, the same place I put the weather thing. Jeez. Bam, there we go. Beautiful. Now the mountain district is going to... This is horrible. There's like this giant wall blocking off the radio signals from half of it. But, you know, good enough. There's also buildings blocking it. It's only getting like... That would just be a horrible spot, but it looks kind of cool, so we're going to keep it. Yeah, sign me about traffic, because the Corgi district has slight traffic issues. I wonder why. It's not like it's strangely shaped and road design wasn't taken into account at all on it. That's definitely not a thing. Okay, ignoring that, we should probably upgrade this. It'll let a little bit more throughput into the Corgi district. All we gotta do is that, and now we have a very, very nice highway. Slightly more fancy. It can hold more people, a little bit less merging. It'll help move things along, although here it's still going to get completely clogged because this design is terrible. Look at all the buildings poking out. It's kind of Corgi shaped. It's great. It's absolutely amazing. Best city ever. Goggle Corgi, because it's wearing goggles for some reason. Honestly, I should have just dropped people off in like goggles, because the goggles are just roundabouts. Well, we'll see if we can modify the traffic there later. Our population is going up at an incredible speed. Like, it's going up so quickly that it's actually worrying. I don't know if we can support this many people. Like, our health care, that seems to be fine. Death care. Oh, we never put these in. That's an issue. I always forget death care in new parts of the city. However, that's okay, because now it's under control. Now we have good death care. Just gotta make sure everything's all set. So that's good. Education is falling behind. There's no schools in the Corgi district. Now, Corgis don't need to go to school, so I guess that doesn't... I mean, obedience school maybe, but Corgis are pretty great, so... I feel like they're all gonna be good boys, even if they don't go to obedience school. We can put a few community schools in. Education is really just an uphill battle in this game. Once you get to the higher population, you completely forget, and then you realize that like half of your population has only been educated at a 2nd grade level. We are filling this Corgi with elementary schools, but it's not It's not having quite the effect I wanted. We are yet to get the level of education up to standards. We're almost there. Look at all the schools. Did we forget to put schools in another district? Oh, the Mountain District doesn't have any schools either. Yeah, that's a slight oversight by me. Education, I can talk. Education isn't that important, but we should probably give people it because it causes them to upgrade their buildings. So, tax money. Okay, so we're past the minimum for elementary schools. High school, the Corgi district is certainly going to get a high school. It needs to go somewhere. I feel like the ear, for like listen, actually in the head. The brains. Boop. There we go. So now we got a high school. That pushes us up almost to capacity, but we're going to put another high school down on its belly because it's just a convenient place to plop it. And everyone is happy. Everyone is upgrading their buildings. And these guys are going from low class to middle class. Yay! Let's go. It's a very happy looking corgi at night. Look at that. Oh, don't look at that. That's probably an epilepsy warning right there. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So now that that's all set, can we just take a moment to respect how amazing the Corgi district is? It looks amazing. It's excellent. And the population is still skyrocketing, actually faster than before. It's causing some serious traffic issues. The Corgi district is pulling in way more people than I thought possible. Its population is now at 20,000. Jeez. It's half of Sterling Park's population, and it was only just created. The population rising at this rate means that by the time it's fully fleshed out, most of the buildings aren't even completely full yet. It's probably going to be around 30,000 population. Which is certainly, that definitely pays itself off when it comes to the construction costs, but questions are popping up about whether we can actually handle that many people in such a small area. Sterling Park took a real feat of engineering. It took extreme subway use. Corgi District doesn't exactly have that at the moment. We should probably work on that. And that is something we're definitely going to look into soon. Another thing I think we should look into is instead of just having a bridge here, we can build a bit of a harbor to get people across. I'm not sure if anyone would actually use it though. No, I don't think people would. Driving is just so convenient. People don't like getting out of their car and then onto a boat and then waiting for the boat. As proved here, where people could actually have saved... People could have actually saved time here. There's no bridge nearby. They could have just... Oh, well, now there's a bridge nearby. Yeah, that kind of does kill the point of it, doesn't it? Yeah. I think we're just going to get rid of these. They don't serve any purpose. No, we're going to leave them. There's always the option. It's like a tourist trap now. Its only purpose is to make tourists happy. And now we've got a bit of a city popping up over near the logging industry. It's building the industry back up. There aren't as many issues with employment. Good. Very good. And the population has now hit 90,000. This city has almost doubled since like a few episodes ago. That is crazy. Okay, back to disaster awareness. We are going to need a disaster response unit, which is absolutely massive. But we can actually fit this on the tail of the Corgi. Like I said, we were going to save some space here. And now that we have a disaster response unit, if something hits, we can repair buildings. What else do we have to put up? Is that it? That's it. I feel like we should have two just in case, but the chances of a disaster that bad hitting are pretty low. So I think we are going to, we're gonna live with it. I think that's good for now. I think the Corgi district looks pretty good, but we have to find something to work on next. Because this population is growing rather quickly. Man, this city is pretty awesome. I guess the next thing that would be logical to do is build up the Corgi district, its own metro station system. So we're going to do that. We're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that's going to work fine. Okay, that's kind of weird looking, but you know, I'm not one to talk. There we go. And now we can just drag a line to add stop. And then drag a line to add stop. Drag a line to add stop. Drag line to add stop. Drag line to add stop. Drag line to add stop. Bam. We've added many stops. Everyone has a slightly better way to do this now. And I'm going to do something absolutely insane. For the first time, I'm going to connect these two districts together using the rails. And now by doing this, we have interconnected our two largest city areas. And we're going to have them connect over here at this very important station. This station is now the most important station in the city. It connects together everything. And it's going to get very, very popular. Yeah, that's going to take very long. Although that may be the normal amount of people who come in. But I think that amount of people is growing rather quickly. Maybe not. I can't tell. How much did the other ones get? I wonder how the systems over here are going to be used. I think they're being used more often now, which is good. We do very much need better transportation for our city. And it looks like the Corgi district is very quick to begin using the metro station. Good. That's really going to improve the traffic situation we've got going on over here. Getting people in by other means. I have a plan to get people across very far distances, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work. Now, I really like monorail systems, but it's not... Oh, someone told me I should do this before, and I'm actually going to do it because it's pretty cool. So I can put a... cable car stop here on, in the dam district, and now I can build cable cars going all the way down this hill. Slope too steep, you're a cable car. That's your entire purpose in life. What the heck? Is it too much? Am I asking too much of the cable cars? You literally have one use, and it's to get down a hill. So if you don't get down a hill... Bam. Now I'm just going to say that looks beautiful. Look at that. I don't know if anyone will actually use it. Oh my god, people are actually using it. See, whoever suggested that, that was an excellent idea. That is pretty amazing. Look at all the people going on the cable cars. That's going to take so much traffic off of the bridge. It's not many people, but it's definitely some. And that makes it worth it. That's pretty darn cool. Okay, so now that that's all set, we have another form of transportation. Too complicated. Now, these guys are having trouble. They're right next to the highway. How? Okay, well, ignoring that, let's see how the metro is doing now that we've done this. Is this really popular? It looks to me like it is compared to this. Or this. Yeah. This is now very highly used. Good. That means we have a lot of people using the... Yeah, we have a lot of people using the subway system. That's what I like to see. That's very good for us. We may actually get a handle on a lot of our traffic situation. Now we're... Where... Oh no! The little road connecting Briarwood Square over is going to be destroyed by a sinkhole. That's not good, and it's going to destroy an elementary school. Let's just relocate them. I don't want 245 children to die. That would be kind of sad. Okay, so... Oh, wow, they are actually... Yeah, people are actually using the trains. It's more people than before. Oh, there it is. Ouch. Oh, it didn't actually hit there. There's a little bit of a sinkhole, yeah. But it's not that bad, and that's good. Oh, look at that, 95,000. We're gonna hit 100,000. If only we could hit that many subscribers. We are close. Good. Good. We have some sick people. We do have a hospital here, don't we? Yes, we do. I think they're gonna be fine. The head is like bluer than the rest because of the offices. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so... What were we doing? Oh, I was going to add a new form of transportation. We are going to put... Not taxis. Where's the blimps? Plane? Is that under plane? Are blimps planes? Where's our blimps? Blimp depot! Yes, going out from the belly of the beast. We're going to have a blimp depot, and it's going to connect over to an identical blimp depot over in Sterling Park. This is going to be one of the more intense things we've done. This is a direct connection between two huge city centers, so I want to see how well this works. Do we actually have to connect them together with like blimp stops? Oh no, you don't use the blimp depot there. Oh, I'm smart. Jeez. We're going to move this over to Aspen Park because the blimp depots go between. Well, not between, they just supply the blimps. So then we do a blimp stop here, which isn't going to fit. Okay. That's just inconvenient. But we can do this, which will give them their own little road. And then we can go... Why isn't that working? What is hitting? There isn't even a road there. Oh. That's it. And bam. Look at that. We've got a blimp stop. And then we're going to go over here. And we're going to add another blimp stop. Look at that. Blimps. Oh, how exciting. Who doesn't like a good blimp? Okay, so now we can just boop. And we can do that. And we can go over here and do that. And now we can connect them together. Done. And now we have blimps. Blimperoos. I don't know if anyone is actually going to use blimps, but I sure am ready to see some amazing blimps going across the sky. Oh, you know, I should probably connect the blimp depot to the blimps. There we go. Look at that. What are the ads on here? Yaksu Energy and donuts. I can change them to educational ads, but I like ice cream too much for that. I will fall for the ads. Oh look, people are actually using the blimps! Oh, wow, and it's not even only like 2 people. There are quite a few people interested in using blimps. Oh man, ready? We're gonna follow the blimp as it goes back. Is it? It crashed into the bridge. Good job, blimp. But it's going over, it's floating. And now it's gonna come over here. And it's going to land over where hopefully there are some people waiting. And there are. There are some people waiting. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh man, that's for a blimp, that's actually quite a few people. Coolness. I love it when things actually work. That's rare. Very rare. And there's even more people. Wow, blimp travel is getting kind of popular. So looking at our mass transit, we have 1,645 people using mass transit per week. I feel like it's more than that though. Like, look at how many people are at in that one stop, and that one stop, and that one stop. There's so many stops with so many people. I just have trouble. Huh. Well, it's looking good. Mass transit is growing. Oh my, holy people. Look at the sea of people. That's a lot of people. Wow. 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 That is a lot of people. We have gotten a lot of people off of the road. That is just ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. That is so many people using the metro. Probably to get to the Corgi district. That is so many people. How can we even handle that many people? They're just packing up in there. There's just so many people in there. They're never going to actually get onto a, well, maybe they will. I just see it taking forever. That's crazy. Yeah, the amount of people using public transport is going up a lot. Good. Less cars, less problems. Even though it looks like we're having some traffic issues. Is that decreasing? Yes, it is. The amount of people coming onto here from the road is decreasing dramatically. Good. less issues. We are having a slight bottleneck for leaving the Corgi district now. But you know what? That's okay. We'll work on that. Wow. Oh, we've gotten so much done. Well, thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. We've gotten a bit done. And I will see you all next time. Bye.